Hello, guys. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Nyax Mchek as always. Uh, Thank you guys for those who have been supporting me for a very long time. I really appreciate you guys. So, recently, this is another video I'm going to do. Recently, I turned 30 years old. So I was like, after turning 30 years old, I have to I have to be serious on my life. This is the time now we have other people. Some of us, we are planning to have families, and a lot of things are running in our minds when it comes to that age. So I was thinking about insurance, a lot about insurance. So for a very long time, I've been speaking to some of my friends here and there. And then I realized, yeah, I need to know, mostly for us people who are here in the Middle East, we need to learn the importance of having different types of insurance, like health. Uh, Maybe there's also maybe house allowance, house insurances, and health insurance. Yeah, I've repeated that, and so many other healthy. So many other insurances. So I'm here with an expert in that, so that I cannot confuse you people. So I'm here with an expert when it comes to insurance. So maybe my brother, you can introduce yourself and tell us your name, and then from there I will ask you a few questions here and there.
Yes, morning, gentlemen. Yes, my name is James Minor. I work with BRITAM and based in Lobby.
So you're working in BRITAM Insurance Company, right?
Yes, BRITAM Insurance
So
Company.
to open the discussion, like, if I may ask you a question, what's the importance of having an insurance? So many Kenyans, I don't know, but it's something I think. So I don't know if it happened that way. So many Kenyans, we we have not enrolled in insurance companies. Sometimes we feel like other insurance companies, they are taking advantage of us. They are maybe you can explain to me the importance of having an insurance.
Yes, insurance is very vast. Insurance is divided into two. It's what we call the general insurance, which is general insurance is like motor insurance, health insurance, property insurance, and then we have what we call now the life insurance, which has like pension, it has education policies, and it has investment policy.
Yeah, yeah, but please talk to the people while you are looking at the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
insurance is a bit. It's to some people it's a bit complicated because
Yeah.
in fact most of the guys they think insurance is like motor insurance, health insurance. They have no idea
Hmm.
that you can have like what we call investment insurance, like education
Uh-huh.
policies, like pension.
Yeah.
Under the insurance.
Hmm.
Yes.
So what's the importance of having that insurance? Maybe
You, you, you know basically like life insurance.
yeah.
It has several components other than just purely savings. It has what we call now the life cover. It's not like a bank or a circle. So in case
Hmm.
of maybe eventuality, like what we call
Hmm.
the death, it's what we call permanent total disability. There
Hmm.
is what we call there's critical illness like cancer, diabetic. Now the insurance
Hmm.
comes in handy. It's not like an account. When you have those in eventuality, and maybe you have
Hmm.
on a bank account on a circle, that's all.
Yeah.
They only give you what you have already saved. But when it comes to
Yeah.
insurance, it's a different ballgame. Like for instance, if you have taken like an education policy, and
Hmm.
God forbid, like this education policy, it was intended to educate your children, maybe from high school up to university, and in
Yeah.
between, an eventuality occurs. The insurance now takes care of the education plan you have initiated
Yeah.
with the insurance company. But now when the company, maybe you have only taken like a circle or a bank, you only the next of kin only get what you have already saved. So that makes
Uh,
a difference now.
Okay, so Mr. James, recently I've seen so many cases about people. They end up enrolling in different types of insurance, and they end up losing money because they ended up in a wrong insurance. I know
Yes.
you're from BRITAM insurance company. I know BRITAM. I've known BRITAM for a very long time. So can you tell us when BRITAM insurance company started, and then you tell me uh, the risks and of joining any ordinary insurance company, because there are so many insurance companies that have come up, and they convince people to join them. So
Yes.
can you yeah, explain that?
You see, like nowadays in our country, we have what we call IRA, Insurance Regulatory Authority.
Hmm.
The moment you buy a policy, that policy is also insured. So even if a company goes under,
Hmm.
your fund hazitapotea.
Hmm.
Are you getting?
Yeah, I'm getting you. So what if there's, I mean, recently I saw a case whereby an insurance ilikuwa I don't know what happened to it. People had
Yes.
already enrolled in that insurance, but after a few days,
Yes.
after a few days, hiyo insurance kama imeenda bankrupt and it was no longer there. And some people had already registered in that insurance company.
An insurance cannot go bankrupt
Hmm.
in our system nowadays, regardless of the insurance.
Yeah, just
Because
look at the camera. Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
what we have in Kenya, we have some regulations.
yeah,
It's like you have an account nowadays,
yeah,
even if the bank goes under, your money
yeah.
is already insured.
Uh-huh.
So the risk of losing your money is very minimal. It's very minimal.
Okay,
The
okay,
only
thank
the,
you.
I can also expound.
Mm-hmm.
The only time the guys might lose some money, maybe
Yeah.
you open an insurance, you open a policy, then you pay
Mm-hmm.
for maybe for 3 months, then you discontinue paying the premium, and the contract stated that you can only redeem
Mm-hmm.
your savings after 2 years. So then
Mm-hmm.
you come after 3 months. That's the time you lose your money. You lose those premium for three
You,
months
you,
because because the
you,
contract stated you can
yeah.
only redeem after you have contributed for 2 years. Because the moment you bring in your money, you also invest that
Yeah.
money. Maybe it's long term. Maybe you go for real estate. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
I will lose all my money. I will lose all my money or just the premiums.
no,
Yeah. Can you tell me the premiums? I assume
maybe
that I
maybe
don't know anything about insurance. So
yes.
can you
Maybe,
explain to me a
maybe,
bit?
maybe you have maybe you have onboarded for a
Yeah.
policy with Tamama, whichever provider. Then you
Yeah.
have done contribution, maybe on monthly basis, you are doing like 10K, I'm a 50K. Then you have
Yeah.
done for 3 months. Then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden you cancel that policy. You see that in the
Yeah.
first instance you have breached the contract because the contract we have a legal contract which states
Mm-hmm.
black and white. You can only redeem
Mm-hmm.
after the second year, and in some policies after the third year. Then
Mm-hmm.
you have already cancelled after 30 months. That's the time you lose
Mm-hmm.
your cash. Yes, because the policy it comes hard because it has what we call now the life cover. So in
Mm-hmm.
case anything did happen in between those 3 months, the company
Yeah.
was liable to take all of the responsibilities it had taken. In case of death, the company was liable to have paid off those kind of stuff.
Okay. So, can you tell me now? Explain. Tell me something about the insurance you're working for. You're working with. Can you tell me about Britam Insurance? What kind of insurances do you offer? And
Come
yeah.
again, Lichi. You're a bit, your volume is a bit low. Come again.
Okay. Can you tell me about your? Can you tell me about Britam Insurance Company? And
Yes.
what kind of insurance do you have? How many types of insurances do you have? Do you have lifetime insurance? Do you have education insurance? Do you have car insurance? Give me all the, yeah.
Or,
I,
or
I,
uh,
yeah.
like BRITAM. We do all lines of insurance. We do what we do medical. We are underwriters of medical. We do
Yeah.
pension. We do
Yeah.
group life. We do money market. We do education policies. In fact, generally, we do all line of business of insurance.
Okay. What
Yes.
are the I assume like yeah, I am not interested in maybe having a car insurance. Can
Yes.
you give me the most important insurance that I'm supposed to have as a beginner? The most important insurance.
As a beginner, especially for the
Yeah.
guys who are the diaspora, in fact,
Yeah.
we also advise the guys at the diaspora. The best and the convenient policy you can take is an investment stroke a saving policy, whereby you can be doing contribution on monthly basis, quarterly basis, or annual basis.
And so, can you tell me, or as in, hey, I'm doing an investment uh,
Yes,
insurance, but I'm taking an insurance policy, an investment
yes,
policy
yes,
from you guys, right?
yes,
Investment, it means you're doing a business, right?
yes.
Okay, I'm working here. Is it an investment? Okay, sorry. Uh, Hello?
Sorry,
Hello, Mr. James.
sorry. There was some guys were trying to call me. Sorry. Hey, Rishi.
Yeah, unanisikia?
Yeah, pole. Some guys are trying to call me. Yeah, nakusikia sahi.
Okay, so nilikuwa nakuuliza
Yes,
umesema about investment insurance, si ndio?
yes,
So,
yes, yes,
what do you mean by investment insurance?
yes. Basically, what investment means,
Uh-huh.
like for instance, we can decide maybe you want to have an investment policy, maybe for a term of 5 years, or 6 years. Regarding with the term the term we dictate. We don't dictate. We agree with the client, but the minimum is
Yeah,
5 years. But you can even do 10 years, 15 years, depending on your goals. For instance, like now I have heard you saying like now you have turned 30.
yeah,
It's true. So
yeah,
for
that's
Lisa
true.
now, if
I
we were
I
to have
turned I,
one-on-one,
I
oh,
turned 30
sir.
yesterday.
Okay. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday.
And that's why I
So for
wanted to
Lisa,
interview you then,
oh,
but I had some issues.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. In the
yeah.
first place, I can ask you before even I can advise the kind of the policy you take. Do you have
Yeah.
any long-term investment?
At the moment,
The
no,
long
I'm just saving.
a long-term goal, not an account. Account ile tunatoa kwa ATM inaisha. A
That's
long-term.
actually that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's no other thing I'm doing. That's why you are here.
Eh, so
Yeah,
for instance, a guy like you, we have a
yeah,
policy called like 4 year money back. There's an
yeah.
investment
Just
policy.
balance your camera a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
So we
Right
have
there,
like a
right.
policy that is a 4 year. We call it a 4 year money back.
Yeah.
For instance, we can do like 12 years. So after every 4 years, we give you a bonus, which is guaranteed, a bonus of 20%.
Hmm. So roughly,
Then
roughly,
and
like
after
I've signed up.
it depends. For instance, like we work with like 2 million. Maybe the next 12 years, you want to have accrued like for instance like 5 million. That's just an example, five
Mhm.
million. So the fourth year, we give you a bonus of 20%, which is guaranteed. So we
Yeah,
give you 1M.
1 million.
Then the 1 million,
Yeah,
yeah, we do it.
yeah,
Yeah. Then the eighth year, we give you
yeah.
another 1M, 20%. Then the 12th year, our
Hmm.
contract expires. So we say the policy matures. So we give you 120%, which is 6
Hmm.
million. Then on top of that investment is a hybrid product. It comes with what we call the life cover. God forbid, in between our contract, in case of what we call now the premature death,
Hmm.
we pay the next of kin 100%, regardless of how long you have invested with us. So in this case,
Hmm.
in between, if anything happened,
Yeah.
premature death is like a disease. It was not planned.
Hmm.
So we give like 5M. But if it's an accidental death, we pay more. We
Hmm.
pay 200%. So in this case, we pay 10 million to the next of kin.
That's
And in
maybe
case of
after again. That's after maybe again the insurance company, they have paid my medical bills and stuff. My
no. You
Yeah.
see, this is not a medical
Oh,
policy.
this is an investment. This is
This is
an
an
investment. It's
investment
not.
policy.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
a
I
medical.
get.
It's
Yeah, I
not a
get it.
medical. It's
Yeah,
not a, you get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
in case of
Continue.
what
Yeah,
you call, it
continue
has
now.
some the extra benefits. It's what I'm calling now like the death, blah blah, those kind of stuff. Another benefit like what you call
Yeah,
TPD, total permanent disability. It can occur through
yeah,
a disease or an accident.
yeah,
Si ulikuwa unalipa on month, si ulikuwa there's some it's what we call the monthly premium. Si
yeah,
kuna ile unalipa on monthly for you to service the policy. We give the waiver
yeah.
because says you umekuwa incapacitated. So we give you a
Mm-hmm.
waiver. You stop paying the premium. But when the bonuses are due, like the 4th year, the 8th year, and the maturity, we pay you.
Yeah.
Yes. So those are the
Okay.
benefits. Those are the benefits. And if like for instance, if you are working in Kenya, and you come aside, we do
Yeah.
what we call the returns. So you are supposed to
Mm-hmm.
benefit with a tax relief. But now come Kokatal, how do
Mm-hmm.
hapo na
Hiyo haiwezekani.
but if lakini kama uko hapa Kenya, kama unafanya returns hapa, you benefit any amount you pay to the insurance company, you are supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be relieved 15% by KRA, but we do on behalf of the client.
So mtu mwenye ako diaspora, we unaweza
Yes.
muadvise like uh, it's better you have an investment insurance policy ama ukuwe na lifetime insurance. Between the two, gani unaweza
You see
ambia?
there's a misconception of the term ile ulikuwa umeniuliza, the lifetime insurance.
Yeah.
I think kuna kitu ulikuwa umeniuliza the term what was it? The term, the lifetime insurance. I think
Yeah.
something like that. Or
Yeah,
term life insurance. You
yeah,
see,
the importance of it.
yeah, let's see what the lifetime insurance means.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be putting some money in an insurance company, but the only person who will benefit is the next of kin. If you
Oh,
die,
not
those
you.
are the guys who will benefit. It's not you. So we normally
Yeah.
don't advise people to do that because at your age, you need to invest some money because where you will benefit also, but not now
Yeah.
investing some money where the only guys who benefit is the time you
Mm-hmm.
die.
So
So that
lifetime
one we do.
insurance tunaiweka kando
Hiyo
kwa mtu
unaweka
mwenye ako
kando, hiyo ni ya
diaspora.
Walambi, hiyo ni ya watu wa majuu, but for
Haya,
Africans it's not yes.
tuende health insurance.
Health insurance is purely medical.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we call tuseme kama huko majuu, do you have insurance
Yeah.
medical? Yes. So basically ni ile
Yeah,
inatukita inpatient, outpatient, inpatient,
okay.
outpatient,
Hiyo
optical,
tuachane nayo
dental. Hiyo achana
hiyo
nayo
tuachane
kama
nayo because I'm covered
hiyo
here.
achana. Yes,
Yeah.
hiyo achana nayo.
So tuende kuna pia hapa yenye niliona sijui ni home insurance.
Hiyo home insurance ni ile tunaitanga domestic insurance. That's what you cater for. Maybe you can haulunda, we need to insure in the house in case of fire, burglary, in case of theft. So hiyo ni ya nyumba. That we cater for that. Hiyo ni ya nyumba.
Okay, tuweke kando hiyo, si ndio?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
property insurance, it's like home insurance,
Yeah.
si ndio?
Yeah.
Okay, kuna hii yenye inaitwa sijui ni variable
Hii
universal
nayo si
life.
kushikanisha. Hii nafikiri ni huko majuu. Hii nimekaa kwa industry sijaisikia.
Hujaisikia
Variable
hiyo?
universal life insurance. Hiyo sijaisikia hiyo.
Yeah, nilikuwa nafanya thorough checking, so kwa sababu nilijipatia time kwanza ndio nikuje kuuliza hizo maswali. So and then you explained to me clearly that okay, I'm reading understandably nasoma. So guys, mtu mwenye atakuwa na watch video usishangae ni kwa nini naangalia
Yes.
chini. I have to check on what I have to
Ni
go
sawa,
lazima niangalie kiasi. Yeah, so
inaeleweka. Yes.
so nikakuuliza what happens when I'm unable to service my insurance policy. Let us be clear on that.
Yes, that is a very valid question. Now it depends for how long you have done the contributions.
Mm-hmm.
If you have done like some policy, it depends now with the kind of policy you have taken. If you've done like there's policy we call the shorter term policy. If you've done like 2 years, a maximum 2 years, if you are unable to pay, you're able to redeem your money. There are some policies you can only redeem after that year.
Only third year.
But yes, I'm only after that year. But in case, like for instance, now we have so many clans who have been entrenched here, and they had some
Yeah.
policies. So basically, what we advise our clan, because maybe that policy was meant to educate your mtoi. Na hata kama
Yeah.
job imeisha, at the end of the day mtoi si lazima asome. So
Lazima
what we
asome.
basically advise our clan is to
Yeah.
reduce the premium. Maybe a guy was doing like 30K per month. A job imeisha, maybe amepata job ingine is earning less. We advise our clan
Yeah.
to reduce the premium.
Okay, another question. I know we
Yes,
have spoken this kutoka mbele, but we need to be clear, that is.
yes,
So when can I terminate my contract? Umenijibu hiyo,
yes.
si ndio?
And termination, it
Umeni-
depends now
yeah.
with the kind of policy you have taken. There are policies you can only terminate after third year, and there are some you can do after second year.
Okay. Alafu, can I reduce or increase the premium? You said yeah.
Yes, you can only for reduction you can only reduce, but for increment you can only take another policies. Because for instance, when we are onboarding our client, there are two factors
Yeah.
we look at. The age of the client, it determines the kind of premium you're gonna show more. Because maybe for instance, like you, maybe you have taken a policy when you're 30 years. Then after maybe 3 years, you can put on and be, hey, Jemo, I want to increase my policy. So we advise the client, you cannot increase, but you can take another policy. But you can reduce. But increment, no.
Increment, no.
Yeah. That's why you end up finding guys like have so many policies. You can have even like 10 policies. Yeah.
Okay. Can I qualify for a policy loan after saving?
Yeah. You can
for
only
some time?
qualify now. Yeah, it will depend now with the policy. There are some policies after second year you qualify for a loan.
So it
But
means it's better I put my money on an insurance company than in a bank account.
Yes, because now when you are taking a loan, especially when you have a policy, the only collateral is your policy document, and there's no guarantor sum or whatever. You don't attach. There's nothing like you see like a bank asking for a logbook or a title deed, but for the policy, the collateral is your savings.
So can I entirely put all my finances on an insurance company, like pesa zangu zote naeka huko, but in case I need pesa ya kutumia, I can go and get my money nitumie, ama entirely ni ya kuweka tu?
No, we usually advise our client ufai kuweka pesa yako yote in a specific policy. For instance, there's what we call the emergency kitty. For an emergency kitty, we always advise our client to do what we call like money market. We also do money market. So money market nilo naweka do, but anytime you want to show more your money market, you can do. There's no charges. You can do anytime. So we always advise our client, maybe you need to have a money market account, and you also need to have an investing policy, life policy, life cover policy.
And
because for instance, yes, because ukileta do yako tu useme unataka kuweka kwa life policy and then you have an emergency na hiyo do ijafikisha 2 years, you see you'll be having some problems. Because you cannot redeem that money. Yes. So you always advise, maybe like you are doing like a policy at the same time you also need to have a money market kitty. So the good side of the money market kitty, anytime you have an emergency, you're able to show more your money.
Okay. So another question. I think you answered this, but again, I want to be clear. Can I lose my savings after default of premiums?
After default?
Yeah.
No, not really. There's a misconception that guys lose their money because, for instance, I have like several clients. While they come make more premium, then all of a sudden you are not able to continue paying the premium. Now, for you now to come back, you have to pay the lease. But now we have something we call dating. You are not entitled to pay all the arrears. The dating means you only need to come on board. You pay the first premium like you are paying initially, then you continue. So there is no way you can lose your money. Yeah.
Okay. Is the policy transferable? That's hiyo sasa ni ile ya kusema next of
No,
kin,
no,
si
no,
ndio?
no, no. Hiyo ni
Mhm,
kizungumkuti. If the policy is literally she, because you see this policy, it has the life cover. So
mhm.
we onboarding you to onboard pia your life cover. So the
Yeah,
policy is not transferable. Yes. Ni
completely.
kama ya gali pia, watu pia wajuagi. If like you
Mhm,
umeishua gali yako then umeuza, you are not
mhm,
supposed to sell that insurance cover because it's not transferable. Because in case mtu hiyo apate accident,
mhm.
huyo mtu atalipwa. Wewe ulikuwa na mwenye gali, you are the one who is going to be reimbursed. So the insurance is not transferable.
Oh. So Mr. James, unaweza advise nini mtu mwenye ako diaspora, like I want you to insist on someone, sana sana sisi watu wenye tuko Middle East, unaweza advise
Hiyo
nini
watu wa
we kama
wase wa diaspora, I have so many clients like wako Dubai, US, Maju. What do they do?
yeah.
They do purely.
Actually, I was introduced to you by someone in Dubai.
Oh, she is my client. She
Yeah,
does
yeah,
education policy. Na hiyo
yeah.
policy niko nakwambia, I'm for your money back. That is the only way you can invest your money. That's the best option. Other
So
than najua kama sahii vile hii story ya corona imetufundisha mambo mingi. Like hapa
yeah.
Kenya tulikuwa tunazoea kubuy shake. Me like for instance was a victim. I tried to sell my shake, my friend.
Yeah. Haiendi.
Haiendi,
Haiendi.
haisongi. But now when you have like a money market somewhere, then you have a policy, you can really unachukua tu loan. Then the good side of a squeeze, a policy that squeeze, they are
Mhm,
done electronically. There's no paper, it's paperless. Hata kama
mhm,
nikichukua hiyo loan, you do it online.
mhm.
So
Okay.
those are the options. You either do purely money market, at the same time you do like hizo education policy na hizo investment policy.
Money
Because
market
at the end of the day
unamaanisha
you also need
investment.
you need to have an yes, come again.
Money market unamaanisha.
What I mean by
Mhm,
money market is whereby you can have a lump sum, you can have tuseme kama nye watu majuu unaweza
mhm.
kumepata maybe umepata bonus.
Yeah.
Then you open a money market account. Money market, you don't contribute on like a policy on monthly basis.
Mhm,
It's like a bank account. But now the interest they are more higher kuliko bank account. Then it's not a fixed account. So the interest they are more higher. I think they are like 10% per annum. But this money unaweza fanya top up anytime, you can withdraw
mhm.
anytime. Yes, haina story mingi ati kama fixed account or like a
Yeah.
policy. But we call it is an emergency kit. So in case umepata home kuna mashida fulani, unaweza
Mhm.
shomoa hiyo do na utumie palo. Yeah, is an emergency kit.
So hiyo ni money market. Alafu I can
Yes.
do both money market, again I can do investment, si ndio?
Yes, you can do money
I
market, then
can
you
do
can
the
do
two.
the other policies. Investment. Yes, you can do the two.
But the most
But you
important
see
one
now
kwa
for money
mtu mwenye
market,
ako. Mhm.
hello.
Mi nasema ukifanya hiyo money market, tuseme kwa mtu kama mimi, that money I'm sending you, it's what I depend on. Pengine nikikuja Kenya, I will want to use that money. Unaelewa? It's what I
Yes,
depend on. Unanipata?
yes.
Like, let me give you an example. Let me say, like, I'm working here. My savings every month here in Qatar, maybe my saving roughly, I'm saying, maybe it's 40,000 every month. 40,000 every month. That's my savings.
The-
Hizo
Yes.
savings zangu nikikuja Kenya, they are needed. I will want to use that money. You understand? But I'm
You are
saving
clacking.
them
You are
using.
clacking.
Yeah, unanipata?
Unapotea dishi. Unapotea.
Hello,
Umepotea kabisa.
unanipata? Okay, niko na shida ya network, but just
Uh,
hold on a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Sindo?
yes, yeah. Sasa nakusikia. Hebu come again.
Yeah, nimerudi, sindo?
Sasa umerudi.
Okay, so the thing I'm asking you ni nimeweka pesa yangu kwa that insurance money market, all my money, pesa
Yes.
yangu yote, and
Yes.
wakati nataka kuja Kenya, when I'm coming to Kenya, I want to use my money yenye
Yes.
nimewapatia. Will I get it? Will I be able
Yes,
to withdraw it?
In fact, nowadays, that money you just need to do an email to us. Within 24 hours, you have money in your account. Unatoa tu
So I will,
yote, there's no charges. Unachomwa
but
tu yote.
huwa nasikia watu wanavutananga na insurance companies sometimes. Is that how
I
BRITAM is?
I think there's a misconception here. But at BRITAM, I've been BRITAM for more than 15 years.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah.
Unless kama kuna some other issues, I have not had
Usishangae na kuuliza maswali ngumu, lazima zikuje hivyo
no,
ndio at
naelewa.
least.
Unajua naelewa.
Yeah.
Unajua mtu before ekedo yake, hata mimi I have to be sure. Sasa kuweka do mahali then niambiwe do imekunywa maji mtu wangu.
Bana.
Unaelewa?
Na hii
Na
maisha
hiyo
kwanza
do
hii
kuipata siku
diaspora
hizi it's
hii.
hard.
Yeah, mtu
Inalamu do siku
anachapa
hizi
kazi.
kuipata nini?
Yeah, so I have to be sure.
Yes.
So
alafu unajua siku hizi tuseme kama money market,
yeah,
kama like the interest they are always published in the dailies. Ukitaka kujua ni money market gani iko sawa, you get all the info.
Okay, kuongea about insurance, BRITAM insurance, it's better somebody akutafute wewe mwenyewe, you talk and umweleze kila kitu. What we have covered here, it's very literal, you know. So
yes.
How can someone trust you? Mtu mwenye ako diaspora haizi kuja Kenya, unaona?
Yes.
Mtu mwenye ako diaspora haizi kuja Kenya saizi, na pengine anataka kuenroll kwa insurance.
I get, yeah.
How can someone trust you?
You see what happened? In fact, our system, our system are so unique. The moment I onboard you to the system, there's what we call the customer service department. Those are the guys who will be communicating with you. In case, then we have what we call the customer portal. The moment we onboard you, you are able to log in as a customer. There is a portal. So in case of any complaint, in case you want to see your statement, in case like money market you want to redeem, you just go through the portal. So I think in our company there's a lot of transparency.
Okay, mimi nataka ku apply insurance while I'm here.
Yes.
Nafaa follow procedure gani?
No, we give we do our stuff there. We do them online. Like for instance, before even you apply, I need to send you the quote, what kind of policy on monthly basis, how much are you willing to be doing on monthly basis. Then from there, I do a quote. Then from there, I send you the quote. If we agree, then there's a portal. There's a communication. There'll be a communication because like our system, they are cashless. Like sijui kama Katalu mko na M-Pesa.
Yeah, we operate na M-Pesa. Yeah. It's easy kutuma pesa.
Yeah, so we like for BRITAM we do M-Pesa ama we do M-banking. So we are cashless. So that do unaweza tumia msee, unajua do is very sensitive. Utatumia msee akwambia lilipa na hajalipa. So our system they are cashless. They are cashless.
Kuna pay
so
bill
unajaza tu
okay.
And tuko na pay bill number kila kitu.
Yeah.
So unalipa so then utakupatia what we need to provide us ni tuseme kama bank yako ya Kenya, then utatupatia ya pin KRA pin, then your ID. Then at the moment you pay the first premium, within 24 hours, we shall send you what we call a legal document, which is a policy document through your email. Then from there you are able to onboard through the portal. So in case of any queries, hata utakuwa napigia jemo, you just go through the portal, you are able to do all your stuff. Kama ni kutaka kushake statement yako, do yako imefika wapi, when the policy will mature, when you are able to get the loan, it's a seamless process. It's a seamless process.
Let me take you back a little bit.
Yes.
Nikichukua education insurance ya watoto.
Yes.
That's an example. Like sababu pia kuna beshte yangu anaitwa Njoroge, anaweza kuwa interested na kitu kama hii. Anaitwa Harrison. Yes. So so if I want to kuchukua insurance policy ya watoto ya shule.
Yes.
Will that money directly, like I want, if I enroll into that, mi sitakuwa nasumbuka, najua nimeweka pesa, watoto wangu wamepata karo. Is it does it happen that way?
That's a very good question. You see what
Yeah.
happens, ile do una invest ya mtoi, na si lazima ukuwe na mtoi ndio for you to have an education policy. You can even
Yeah.
start saving early before mtoi come. But now we
Na,
don't
na,
pay the
na, na,
school
na,
fees.
na sasa ni kama sina mtoto. Okay, like you can tell me like I can enroll nianze saa hii na
Yes,
pengine niko na plan ya kukuwa na mtoto another 10 years ama ni end up kutokuwa
yes,
na mtoto.
yes.
Yeah.
You see what happens. Kuna watu
Yeah.
jipanga mapema. You see like a policy ya mtoi, kuna mtu anachukua, you see policy ya watoi they are long term, si ndio?
Mhm.
So kuna mtu
Mm.
anapanga maybe the next 5 years ama 6 years ndio nitapata firstborn, na huyu msee amekuwa akisave before, si ndio?
Mm.
So mtoi
Yeah.
akizaliwa tu hivi, jamaa anajuaga mido yangu imeivana. So mtoi akina kama ni class 1 ashapata
Mhm.
school fees iko chonjo. So it's not
So
necessarily that you lazima ukuwe na mtoi. Then kitu moja, we don't pay
mhm.
school fees directly to school. Hiyo do
No.
inaekwa kwa account ya
Yangu.
lishi. So ikiwekwa kwa hiyo account, wewe mwenyewe
Mm.
unaenda sort. Because hiyo do inaweza kuwa more ama iko less.
Yeah.
Si ndio? So we
Yeah.
don't have contract with the school. We have a contract
Yeah.
with the client.
With the client.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. And thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mr. James. So I want you to, sababu what we have discussed here is not enough. Someone will
Yes.
want to reach
Yes.
you, akuongeleshe, and then maybe
Yeah.
you will guide them from there. Maybe you can give your
Yes.
details. Yeah, again on my YouTube, on the description, I will write all your details. And so just tell us
Yes.
you are again, you can tell us your name, give us your mobile
Yes.
number where we can get you via WhatsApp.
Yes.
As sisi watu wenye
Yes.
tuko diaspora, where we can get you via WhatsApp. I have
Yes.
your number again. I will share it on
Yes.
the description below, and in case anybody akitaka kupata ndikwe easy ya kukupata.
Yes. Yes. So
Yeah.
so you have my number. That is that should be 0724 900 212. And my email, you can also reach me through my email. Yes.
Yeah,
My
repeat
email
the
is
number.
jwangathi 0724 900 212.
Email address.
My email is jwangathi@britam.com.
Okay, utanitumia that email address alafu
Yeah,
then,
I will. I'll share. I'll share with you.
Yeah, your final remarks.
Final remarks.
Yeah.
So like for listeners, najua wase wengi sana wa diaspora. So wase wengi, sisemi wewe, sisemi nyinyi, most of the guys
asema tu hata kama ni sisi haina shida. We are talking, we are having, yeah, tunaongea sema.
You know, I have so many guys like wako UK ama huko Katala, ikifika deg mnakuja mnatuchafua. Unaelewa vile nasema? December, see most of the guys they come on holiday on deck. Si mnatuchafua.
Kuspend, kuchafua.
You guys, you are good spenders. Lakini ukiambia wase tuseme long term investment. Then nasema hiyo shughuli.
Hiyo mambo
lakini nowadays siku hizi watu wameanza kushage pia. Watu wameanza kushage.
In our country tume grow ile environment yenye tuna feel tunaibiwa.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, ni kweli.
Yeah, so trusting someone, it's very tricky, ni ngumu sana. It will take
but you see nowadays,
kwanza mimi it takes time. Hata yani it takes time. I took time to know you ndio ni ku interview, because I don't want to interview someone mwenye atenda kuscam watu huko, and then I will be followed like wewe ndio ulileta yule mtu kwa YouTube.
I get hata mimi kwanza ikifika sule za do juu mimi nishaioshwa pia na historia ya machamba. I'm very sensitive.
Kwani ulikuwa Gakuyo bro? Kwani ulikuwa Gakuyo? Okay.
I've been a victim twice. Unanunua kumbe ni hewa na umeenda mpaka jamaa amekufanyia search. So but when you are dealing with an institution, tuseme like ni kama sasa uko na account tuseme kama KCB, Equity, you know you are 100% sure your money is safe. It's like now having a policy with BRITAM. you 100%. Even if you are dealing with James, James is not handling your money. James is just
yeah,
advising you on how to onboard. So mi hakuna mahali utafika lichi useme jamaa alikula do yangu. So when you are dealing with the street, it's a totally different. Si kama vile
yeah.
umeambia msee akutafutie shamba huko Kiambu, hasa akikuocha utalilia, utaenda kwa nani? I think
Yeah, yeah. I get you. I get you. So,
yeah, uh,
so you will encourage people, mostly people who are in diaspora, they can approach you.
yes, yeah,
Then you will advise them on how they can
yes,
enroll in this insurance. The most
yes.
important to highlight that one, the most important insurance yenye umesema kwa mtu mwenye ako diaspora ni gani? Repeat that ndio ikuwe
The
sasa
most
like,
convenient, the most convenient. There are only two.
yeah.
We do what we call the investment. The investment is investment stroke. It has a life cover component. So una save do
Investment
but at the same
stroke
time
lifetime.
because at the same time that policy at the same time you are saving your money, you are being cautioned against unforeseen. Unajua hizi ni vitu zina happen, so you are
Yeah.
being cautioned. Alafu lazima pia ukuwe na what you call the money market. Money market is for either emergency kit. So badala ya do yako yote unaweka KCB, unaweka pia KCB kidogo. At the same time ukikuwa na do kiasi unakufungua kama money market. So in case of ka emergency unachomwa tu do yako.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. James, for accepting my invitation here to enlighten us, some of us.
Yes,
I
I'm
hope
humbled.
next
I'm
time
humbled.
again, I hope next time again, if I need you, you will be available for the
I will.
same thing. Yeah,
Haina
I
shida,
really
haina shida
appreciate.
Rishi.
I can give you this platform. At least pia ndio ikwe like we are discussing such important things, you know.
Yes,
Ndio at
I will
least
appreciate.
yeah, watu wengi tupate kusaidika. Mtu kama mimi, I'm really thinking about having an insurance, though I don't have at the moment any,
Yes.
but I'm looking forward to that. So I really appreciate that. Tunashukuru sana.
Karibu Rishi. I also even appreciate so much even for having me on your platform.
Yeah.
So just in case of inquiry, you just can shoot me through my email or WhatsApp. I'm able to discuss any issue concerning insurance.
Okay, thank you so much again, guys. If you want to know anything about insurance policies and stuff, you can watch my video completely. Make sure you finish watching the video so that you can get all the information. And also, you can approach Mr. James. I will put his mobile number on the description down there below. And then, yeah, he will give you all the details about insurance company. He's working with the BRITAM insurance company, a very old insurance company. How many years Britain in Kenya?
We
It's
celebrated
very old.
we celebrated 60 years, I think 5 years back. I think
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah, among
very
the
old because
is an old insurance company.
I grew up knowing Britain and I think Old Mutual something. Those
Yeah,
are the
Britam
oldest
would move,
insurance companies.
yeah, it's
Na
true.
pia
Yeah, it's
kuna
true.
Jubilee. Yeah,
Kuna
so
Jubilee,
but
yeah,
for now we are talking about Britain.
yeah.
Mr. James is working with the BRITAM insurance company, guys. If you want to know more about having an insurance, mostly for us people who are here in diaspora, na wale watu wenye even those ladies wasichana wale wenye wanafanya kazi kwa manyumba, instead of saving your money on a bank account, make sure you enroll in such insurance companies. Single mothers, wale watu wenye wako na watoto and they're the only ones who are taking care of their kids, they can enroll in this BRITAM insurance company, and then they can apply for insurance ya shule, lifetime insurance, and then mtasaidika. So Mr. James is here for you. He has been working in Britam Insurance Company for the last 15 years. So if you want to approach him, feel free to do that. The mobile number will be down there on the description below. Thank you, Mr. James. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr. Rishi.
Okay, bye bye. We'll catch up later.
Okay, bye.
Have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Oh, same to you.
Thank you. All right. I will say thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel for another day. I really appreciate that. See you next time. Bye bye.